Are you excited Rick and Morty is coming back in September? I have a completely neutral opinion on that. I don't watch the show. I'm not going to be a hater and say, no, I'm not glad it's coming back. Because I've never actually met like an annoying Rick and Morty fan in real life. Everybody's seen that one Rick and Morty fan that did the Szechuan stuff. Like, I jumped on the counter and begged for the Szechuan sauce. Like, that guy has ruined the perception of Rick and Morty fans for everybody. Now, have I ever seen somebody in public wearing a Rick and Morty shirt, and as a result of that video, been like, I bet that guy was the guy who was on the counter begging for the Szechuan sauce? Yeah, but that's my own cross to bear. That's not their fault. I got nothing against the show, really. Like, I thought it was the few episodes I saw, this is pre-Szechuan sauce, I was like, I think this show is like a little funny. I'll be honest, this is going to be like the most -2s I've gotten in a long time. Even in the modern era, I would rather watch a Rick and Morty episode over a Bob's Burger episode any day of the damn week. I can't. And I got nothing against H. John Benjamin. It's like quite the opposite. I like H. John Benjamin a lot. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about the show where I'm like, and maybe it's my own cynicism, but the fact that it's like a wholesome Simpsons where like the family like loves each other so much, I'm like, who cares? It's too wholesome for me. But then the flip side of that is like, I will never watch another episode of Archer again as long as I live, because Archer is almost like, it's just millennial edgy for edge's sake. Okay, I get it. Like, he's drunk all the time. Who cares? I don't want to watch cartoons. I don't know what it is. It's not even the fact that it's animated. It's just like, I don't know. It's so hard to strike the balance between like too easy to swallow and too like just being edgy for edgy's sake. That's what I'm at. Like, Frasier struck the balance, but that's live action. I would watch like an animated Frasier maybe. King of the Hill? Yeah. I mean, this is not fair because these are from my childhood. So I'm going to have like nostalgia for them. Everybody thinks that for the most part, like the best thing is the thing that's not made yet. The second best thing and the first best thing that's actually real is like what you liked the most when you were like 17. And then everything new fucking sucks ass. But the thing that's so new it's not even made yet is going to be incredible. Don't worry. And I'm as guilty of it as anybody else. Don't punch me. Like, I just walked over here. I'm not very good at this one, by the way. Let's just get that out of the way. That being said, Apollo gave me the secret yesterday. Or no, Chad gave me the secret. Apollo was being very cagey because he doesn't want to give up his wins. It's the cat. The secret, people told me, you just tank the damn snowballs. So let's put this theory to the test. Hello. Look at it. Look, we're doing teamwork together. That was not smart. It's fine. Take it on the face. You know what? I like what you're doing there. I like that dive into the side. It's the cat. I'll have you know, just for the record, I was Devolver Digital's first curator of a custom game. I have access to the logs. I can have you IP banned from Fall Guys. Like that. I could remove you from the ecosystem. I'm not asking you to not grab me. I'm simply asking you to grab everybody else in an equal proportion. Otherwise, I'm being targeted, and as a result, you'll probably get a 7-day Internet Protocol ban. Hoopsie Legends. That's not great for me. Fragile man bit? Yeah, yeah. Fragile man bit. It's a bit. That's what it is. It's just a bit. Where's that Goldie? Where's spot the Goldie? Can we make it? I don't think we can make it. We can make this though. Ooh. Oh, what's the matter? You didn't want to grab me immediately? You went for a hoop instead? Grab him. I really thought I could at least... As 1v1 is worth competing. Okay, that's fine. Somebody qualified? That's actually fantastic news. Because that means a good player has been removed from the ecosystem. Now that'll make you cry. That one will make you cry a little bit. He's on the perfect line. This will not make you cry. This will make you scream in ecstasy. I don't even want the Goldie. I want to... Let's compete for ones that are within my purview. Don't cry. Sometimes you get lucky that you were actually a little bad. This is a situation where that appears to be the case. I see the cat coming. I saw him in my blind spot. I'm getting this one. He's going for the ramp. I'm going for this one. I alt-tabbed to pay out so quickly. I was so proud of myself. Alright, you piece of shit, you motherfucker, you piece... Okay, he's already qualified. Probably qualified first. Ooh. Where's that crocodile? Oh, tough luck, 5 of 6. You were so close. All you needed was, if you could just be a little faster. If you could just be a little faster. We do have air conditioning. We're doing well during the heat wave. A cat's gone! Eat shit! I mean, good game. What a sporting endeavor we just had. So I gained a lot of street cred at daycare during the food poisoning arc. I lost a lot because I lost a lot of street cred, I should say, because I picked up my daughter from daycare yesterday. They said, how did you do when daycare was closed last week? I said, it was fine. We were on a cruise. So already it was like, A, we weren't really sweating there being no daycare, and B, we were on like a legitimate vacation. And then we were talking for a bit, and the guy said, how are you dealing with this heat wave? And I said, it's pretty hot. And then he said, do you guys have air conditioning? And I said, yes. So I couldn't even steal like any valor there. But my first statement was not a lie. It is, like, it's by Vancouver standards, it's quite hot. I miss when this thing rolled fast. Like, I feel like I just started to pick up some muscle memory for Hexaring, and then they made it go slow, and it's like, is scary in its own way. We should not get in each other's way unless you both want to die. Well, how are 7 people alive? That's bad. I was doing a good game, though. That was pretty good. Until I botched the last jump, that was a solid performance. We're just, I mean, honestly, I think we're in a cracked lobby. This lobby's, like, insane. How'd you like the cruise? The cruise food, when my family went, we thought it was amazing. Dude, it was legit. The food was fantastic. We did not win, but that was still good. Stop asking me about food, by the way. That was a sneaky little food question. But the meals, they were like good restaurant quality for sure. We also had, and again, I'm sure the waiter does this to every table. But he was like, here's my recommendations for tonight. So first day I ordered what I want. I ordered whatever I wanted, I should say. Second day I said, you know what, I'm going to take your recommendation. It was better. Third day, I took his recommendation for everything. But on dessert, I said, how is this dessert that I wanted? And he said, honestly, it's a little dry. So then I said, you know what? I want to try it anyway. He brought it out. I ate it. And I said, you know what? It's a little dry. And from that point onwards, I trusted his recommendations 100% of the way. He was not misleading me. I don't believe that he was trying to put me in a situation where they just had extra pecan tarts in the back and he was trying to push that instead of the beignets or whatever. I was like, this guy's got my best interests in mind. He was back there with a damn hairdryer. Just throwing white flour on it. Mixing it up, white flour, mixing it up. It's a little floury. That was me, I got you. I know it was not you. Because I said, what are you going to do now that the cruise is over? And he said, the next group gets on in like an hour. And then I'm back at sea for another 7 days. And I was like, oh, all right. It's kind of, in hindsight, kind of a stupid question, I guess. I guess your cruise isn't over if you, like, work on the cruise ship. I apologize. This is the first time I've ever been on one. I didn't mean to ask such an idiotic question. Hold on. We fell behind early. And then, unfortunately, again, people being so maladroit has slowed us down due to no fault of our own. That one's a little fault of our own. Not much. Honestly, though, I gotta remember, trading paint's okay. Rubbing is racing. That dude's just standing there. Huge! Do you see the stutter step? The bounce of the century? The ultimate brownie in motion? Huge? Not huge. Makeable. So makeable. Oh! Let's go. I did not see Squeaks dump coffee on his computer, but I did see the tweet. I went on the same cruise less than a month ago. What would you have done if a viewer recognized you and said hello? I would have said hello back and asked if you would want to get a photograph and made polite conversation about how you've been enjoying your cruise so far and what port excursions you've enjoyed the most. And then if I saw you again at the cruise, I would give you a nod and a wave. Which is to say, I remember you. We don't necessarily need to talk every day. But I am giving you a nod of respect and recognizance because I remember you. I'm also a bad streamer. Professor Thick, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. I scrolled up, I found it. Thank you, thank you. The second question was also, did you have all? What's all? Or is that the name of your server? Was your server named all? Am I a fool? Is this a ridiculous... They said Ali! Oh, Ali. I did not have Ali. But that, I mean, that's not that surprising. There's like thousands of staff. Well, maybe hundreds, but there's a lot. No grabbing. You don't need to grab. I just wanted to mess with him a little. I just wanted to grab him just to see what he would do, you know? Test if he's paying attention. Oh, yeah, push him into it. Oh, it's a freaking cat again, man. This shit's getting ridiculous. Yes, hello, I see you. I've recognized you. I've given you the attention you've ordered. Why would I... Okay, I lived. Shouldn't have done that, but here I am. Yes, hello. I see you. Is that all you've ever wanted? It's for someone to say you're seen right now? To feel like you're held. Probably, in my opinion, I would recommend getting to the front of the... I like, dude, this golden egg. Actually just waiting their turn. I love that. They were just standing off to the side, waiting for somebody to give them space. I love that. Are you annoyed you couldn't play Pokemon Go on the cruise? No. I don't like... I play Pokemon Go when I'm out for a walk. I don't go out for a walk to play Pokemon Go. Any chance you were in room 728? Ooh, oh, hey, everybody. Oh, bow down. We have a veranda viewer. We have someone who paid extra for the veranda room with the little balcony on it. Ooh la la, I didn't realize. Or is that one of the concierge suites that they offer? I did, well. I was in the damn cargo hold, man. I really wanted to be against the cat. Dude, no! It's the politest gamer. You know what? All I say is that I hope we have a sporting match. Because your level of sportsmanship was off the planet. Holy cow, what a shot. Oh, I didn't think it would sneak over. What a shot, though. Look at the backspin. Oh my god, they're insane. I was shoveling coal into the damn engine, man. This guy is good. That's unhittable. Actually unhittable. I was supposed to be in the cargo hold, but I got upgraded. Oh, well. A free upgrade? We have a Disney Cabana Vacation Club member in the chat. Did you actually have to pay for the cruise, or did you just use points from your recent 7-week stay at their resort on their own private Caribbean island? We actually went up to inquire about another cruise. First question they asked, they looked at us like we were idiots. When we looked at them like we didn't know what they were talking about. They said, if you wanted to go on this cruise, are you going to pay with money or points? To which I thought, honestly, why don't we say points? Because I know what money is and I value it. Points, on the other hand, I've got no idea what they are. So, I feel like I would rather spend those. By the way, we qualified somehow. I don't love seeing that the cat's still in here, I'm going to be honest. Blast ball. This seems like a hard game to antagonize somebody. Just kidding. The polite boy's still in? What? No, I thought we murdered them. Oh, you're right! We killed an imposter. I don't know what to do. Sus? No, hey, look at, he's so polite. That's him. The imposter would have got, no. Sorry. I know you're too polite. You're going to let go of the ball. I'm sorry. Nice guys finish last. Don't pat yourself on the back. You might break your spine. So close, dude. Yes, hello, I see you. Yeah, okay. Let me guess. You're a big fan? Video games, I see these people all the time. They antagonize the crap out of you. Help me. You meet them in real life. They're like, super nice to meet you. I've been a fan for a long time. Would you mind if I get a photo? No, I'm sorry. We're not going to do that. I mean, we're going to take the photo. That's fine. I have no way to connect your real world face with your identity. Cat's alive? Cat's alive? Cat got the ball? Whatever. What are you going to do? Kill me? Guess what? Activate one. Toss. Oh, no! My nemesis. What was that? I blew up out of nowhere. We didn't win. It was the recoil. The recoil. How was Just King? It was fantastic. I had a great time. I think I got force pushed. My Disney adult parents paid for me and my wife to go. Honestly, you should not be, I think that there's a sine curve for embarrassment for that. Like, when you're 16, you're like, of course my parents paid for it. When you're like 23, you're like, I'm so embarrassed my parents paid for this thing. I'm 33. When my parents pay for anything, I'm like, do it. It's great now. Like, I love when my parents come to visit. I usually insist on paying for the first meal. And then they go like, oh, let us get this one, let us get this one. And I'm like, all right. Sounds good to me. I'm 35 and I went on a Cayman Islands vacation with their timeshare points. Send it, man. If I had any perks of my job that would, like, my parents would gain an advantage from, I would give it to them. But I don't. Like, sometimes I get, like merch, and I'm like, hey, Mom, do you want, like, a beanie? And she's like, yeah, obviously. But that's about it. If my mom was a gamer, she could have shared Steam account access, but she's not really. She plays a lot of solitaire. My fiance's parents won't let me pay for anything. I had to stop fighting it. Dude, that's what it's like with my in-laws. They were like, when we were in Washington, they wouldn't let me pay for anything. And then I was like, you gotta let me pay for at least like one of these dinners. And then they were like, no, just get us back when you're in Vancouver. When they were in Vancouver, I paid for brunch. The way I had to do it was to pretend to go to the bathroom, but then instead just go up to the cash register and be like, I would like to pay for our table immediately. And then, for lunch, they did the same thing to me. But I'm like 7 meals in debt to them right now. So I was gonna get like 2 back, but then they kept it even. It's not brunch and lunch, you know. It was like whatever. You're focusing on the semantics. It's not. The point is the story really happened. I promise. Okay. I know it's not. And I basically you have 2 choices. You could dedicate the entire dinner. The confetti again. With the confetti again. And this time I dove. You can dedicate like the entire meal to figuring out how you're gonna like Sam Fisher your way into paying the bill. Or you could just be like, you know what? Fucking fine, you pay. And I think that's fine as long as they don't get mad that they're paying too much. If they're like, I enjoy paying, that's fine. If they're like, if their dream is that there would be an even amount of payment, then they gotta stop fighting so hard. Because I feel like self-conscious about it. But the flip side is, now I just let them pay. And I'm like, as long as I made some effort, like I'm not upset about it, whatever. Go for it. I can't stop. Food again? Well, it is like one of the most common discussion topics for sure. No doubt. Well, okay, so like I don't know if anyone here is from Washington, because someone in chat said, what you should do is let them pay and then give them an equivalent amount, roughly, in what the dinner cost in a gift, like a bottle of wine or a whiskey or a gift basket or something like that. We tried to do that last time. We were like, hey, we'll stop at one of those outlet emporiums that there's tons of near the border. We drove to one. It was called The Outlet, the premium outlet. Drove in. Every single store had been like wallpapered over. There was like a poke restaurant and a like a clothing store that specifically was aimed at old women. And then like just a bunch, you could see where like there used to be like a Nike store, but now there is no Nike store. Now there's just a building that looks like an old Sears with a swoosh on it. So we were unable to get them anything. It's the danger of, you know, going city to town, you know? In the city, you're like, oh, I need anything? I can get that real quick. That was a weird one, but look at that. We stepped on the line. How bad is inflation in Canada? It's about the same as America. Thanks a lot, Joe Biden, right? Jeez, the guy's, despite being, he's like simultaneously incompetent and also omnipotent, right? Dude doesn't know what he's doing. Somehow caused 10% inflation everywhere on planet Earth. It's incredible. Is it 5D chess? This is obviously satirical. Dizzy Heights. Dude, we haven't... How Fall Guys is crazy. We've been playing for 2 hours. We don't have any Dizzy Heights. Get your mind off food. Talk politics. That's true. That's true. Dang, bread prices in Sweden are crazy. Thanks, Biden. Thanks, Carolus Linnaeus, for causing a glut of rye flour. Is that what you eat in Sweden? Is that the predominant cereal made into bread? It seems like most flatbread is produced with rye flour. Dude, honestly, this is not a controversial take in the slightest. Europe's got the bread game figured out. Like, darker flours. You gotta go one way or the other. You either go like darker flours, so they got like a hearty mouthfeel to them, and they stand up well to whatever you want to put on them. Or you go the exact opposite direction. You go like French, you know, croissants, brioche, etc., and just go like as rich as possible. Now that was a good one. Now in North America, like, I'm not saying you can't get good bread here. That's a misnomer, or it's just a mistake, I suppose. But the most common bread you see people eat is like tastes worse than a croissant and is somehow worse for you. I don't understand. You like ciabatta? Ciabatta, focaccia, forget about it, etc., etc. But I will eat any bread. I probably ate 3 rolls per dinner while I was on the cruise. Like, what else are you going to... My wife doesn't really eat bread. My baby, sometimes she'll take a little bread, but most of the time she doesn't really like it. They bring out 6 rolls. I'm eating 3 rolls. They said, hey, today we got some... we got just some plain dinner rolls. We got some whole wheat dinner rolls. And we got a little focaccia with cheese on it. I say I'll take one of each. Next day they come out, they say we got some plain dinner rolls, some whole wheat dinner rolls, and 2 lavash. I say, let me get 2 lavash and a whole wheat. They come out another time. They say, hey, we have some French baguette, some Swedish flatbread, which I have to say it was the only food I was disappointed by on the whole cruise, because it was clearly just Wassa. It was clearly just the store-bought brand of flatbread. I didn't necessarily think that they were going to bring their own recipe, like make their own flatbreads, But I guess naively, I thought maybe Disney had a better supplier. I'm swiveled. I'm actually swiveled. I can feel myself. I have to run against the current. There's the swiveling. It's right there. We got to take the inside line. I'm so swiveled. Oh man, I was getting omega swiveled the whole time. That's my own fault on that. We easily could have made that. I got hit by everything. What time is it? 12:48. Oh, I'm running 12 more minutes. No doubt about that. I see that you're not on keto, dude. Honestly, here's my. And I know we're talking about a lot of. We're talking a lot about food. I think keto sucks because I don't know anybody in my life who did it sustainably. Everybody I know in my life that ever did keto made amazing progress on keto and looked forward to when they hit their goal weight so that they could get off keto as soon as possible. And I'm not saying that means that they gained all the weight that they lost back immediately. I'm only saying that I think it kind of sets you up for failure to have an overly restrictive diet like that. Because there's no way you're gonna, like, you see yourself doing that in 10 years. You're gonna be on like 10 keto for 10 years straight. I'm not saying nobody's ever done. I'm just saying I think it's not likely. We have a local radio host that stands by it. He's been doing it for 10 plus years. Okay, but like with all due respect, like a radio host is basically like a streamer. Like unless they're on like NPR, without being needlessly rude, they don't necessarily have to know anything. I deliberately put in the cell phone there because it's not like I own any or I know anything either. I'm just saying, like, I'm not flaming. I'm just saying. Hold on. You can't dive here. You can't dive. You just got to keep your feet moving. Keep your head on a damn swivel. There you go. Oh, we're up. We're up. We wait. I just got to start thinking about Frasier on every single course, and then nothing can stop me. I can't glance. Beautiful. This is, oh, hello. Hi, nice to see you again. This is not meant to be like an anti-keto take even. Because if you need to do a restricted diet to get down to like a specific weight or something like that, that's not my area of expertise. You should talk to a nutritionist or something. But I think like a lot of it comes from like the desire that's like, I want to lose 40 pounds in, 5 months. So you're like, I have to do something that's not merely sustainable, because if something was sustainable, it would be too slow and I wouldn't look good like in my wedding photos or something like that. I think that maybe the secret is like, or maybe there is no secret. Maybe the secret is that you should just slowly build good sustainable habits and exercise. Rather than like, I'm gonna eat as much cheese as I want, but I'm gonna count the number of leaves of spinach on my plate. Like, it just, that seems like overly complicated, and it's one of those things that is like, it sounds easy, but I think it's actually hard. I think that the easy thing is just to be like, am I hungry? I'm not gonna eat. But then it's hard to get over your own psychology, obviously. Or just get a simultaneous Campylobacter salmonella infection. That's also true. And then there was that study as well that was like, people who are slightly overweight tend to live longer than people who are like at the normal weight. Or at the what they consider to, I know BMI is BS, but I'm sure that's probably what they used. But the gist of the study was basically like people who are like 20 to 30 pounds overweight tend to actually live longer than people who are like, quote unquote, like at the weight they should be at. Extreme copium? What do you mean? It's just, I didn't write the study. I'm just saying. Hold on. Will we qualify? We did. Start a prediction. Will we qualify? Whoever did it was huffing hard. Why? Because you have like a hunch? Because it doesn't sound right to you? Give me one of these. One of these. I love, we got a brave squad here. Send it straight ahead. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, where we go? You gotta stay in the mid pack. Oh, we're in! No! Because it's false? High schooler detected? Someone getting their undergraduate degree in any science would not feel comfortable making that statement. It's not possible. They would at least put a source. They wouldn't just say that sounds wrong, so it is wrong. They would be like, check out this article that you can't access unless you have a .edu email address. Because despite the government funding the study, the results are locked behind a paywall that's $15,000 a year unless you're a student at Virginia Tech. It's tall. How? What? This isn't fair. Tall guy? How am I supposed to compete with tall guy? Holy cow! That was like a perfect shot. This guy definitely goes to the Fall Guys game subreddit. We wait those out. We don't push. We don't push that. Oh my god! He's insane. This shot was like lateral. We gotta go diagonal here. Oh shit! That's horrible news. Okay, we gotta get some points back. It's a bad start. It's like air hockey, man. You got to send some shots off the walls to make them harder to anticipate. Oh, he's just better than me. Let's just be realistic with this one. Yep, that was just bad. He's literally just flopping around now. You know what? We can get in some good practice here. Only he can score on himself. Okay. I'm telling you, it's not fair. He's taller. Air hockey. Stop diving. Look, when we went down 3-0, I kind of looked at that as an opportunity not to really worry about coming back with 45 seconds, but to try to perfect an unreturnable serve. You stink. Watch this. Get some speed. You can't return that. Wait, if it just goes over the bar, that's the one, man. Well, I didn't lose on purpose. No, he kicked my ass. And then I said, you know what? Getting some practice is more important than trying to win. Because the odds of winning are like 1%. But by putting in that extra effort to practice the serve, we probably raise our chances of winning the next round by 10%. Plus, we get to play one more game. I don't know what we're going to do at the end of the stream anyway. I don't want to do Sporkle. We did Sporkle yesterday. I don't want to play chess. I don't want to play Super Auto Pets, so we're already playing a lot of Super Auto Pets. I'm not going to do an hour of Zoms. We're definitely not loading up an FTL run. We're not doing an Isaac run. We're not doing... I don't really want to play GeoGuessr, honestly. I feel like I've used display capture too much recently. Roll on. No, I'm not... Here's the thing. We do this like once every 3 months, and that's fine. I don't really see myself playing Stray a cyberpunk feline adventure game. It looks good. I legitimately am not saying it looks bad. I just don't think it's going to make for good NL content. And what has happened a lot in the past is that, like, there's like a weird cycle that goes around. And the cycle is, please play this thing that is a good game, but will probably make bad content. And then I say, no. And then people get mad, and they say they miss the old NL. So then I'm like, fine, I'll play it. And then for like the first stream, like people show up and go, whoa, he's playing Stray. And then they leave and they go watch someone else play something that they actually enjoy watching. They love the idea that I'm playing Stray. And then increasingly, like over the course of the next several streams, I know the game's not that long, but people are, the only people who stay are the ones who have already beaten the game and thankfully stick around to give you hints to allow you to beat it with your, like, idiocy-addled streamer brain. And everybody else, just, you watch the, not just the analytics, but the engagement tanks, the chat's moving, like, one message every 4 minutes, and it's usually, like, people, they're not even talking about the stream, they're talking about, like, so what did you guys eat for lunch today? And then I use, in my head, I say, well, let's not do that again. And then we're now at this is the point we're at in the cycle where I tell you why I don't want to do it. And then you get mad and you say, I miss the old NL. And we've come all over. This was like Sunday streams for years. We get like 5,000 people that vote in the straw poll. And they're like, I want to see you play Control. And then we play Control, and there's like 2,000 people there, and they all fell asleep. There's just one dude in chat mad that I called the guy a short king because he was shorter than my character in game. So it just goes like, it's an Ouroboros. It's an endless, like, intra-content cycle. Don't you think you're popular enough to stream whatever you want now? That's the thing, is that this is what I want. You want me to stream what you want, which is Stray, which I have no actual interest in. I've been playing what I want for like a month. It's been incredible. There's been so much Fall Guys, so much Super Auto Pets, a little bit of Isaac as a kicker, occasional new game like we played today. It's a damn dream. Hey, thanks for the boost, King. Just kidding. Oh. We're going down the damn slide. I see the cat. We can't go down the slide. I'm sorry, we can't. It can't be done. Oh, nice grab on each other. Hello, hello. He's got one. We didn't need to run. Oh, that sucks. Holy cow, he did it. Oh, yes. Also, thank you. Handsome Pansome. Thanks for the full Aces Tennis Simulator Inception and the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. We cracked the code somehow. Well, like, here's the thing. I would play the Into the Breach update myself. But, like, you can just go look at the, like, the YouTube videos of, Into the Breach. And you can see why I'm not going to bring it back for, like, you know, just a week straight. First video, holy cow, it's a new game from the people who made FTL. It's probably, like, 200,000 views. Episode 4 is, like, 17,000 views. Every comment. Can you believe what he did on turn 75? Instead of killing the boss by taking all their HP away, you could have killed the boss by pushing them into the water, thus preserving an extra machine part or something like that. But again, I know how this sounds. It's not, and this is like rude to say. It's not a me problem. It's actually like a you problem. I'm loving life. I'm loving Snowball Survival. It's probably like a C+ tier game, but I'm loving it regardless. It's you being like, here's a game suggestion, and me being like, here's why I don't want to do this. And then you're thinking that I asked. Not to be insulting, but like you're making the suggestion and I'm saying no, and then you're like, here's another suggestion. And I'm like, well, I don't, it's not meant to be rude. I'm just saying. Hello, cat. I just don't feel comfortable being next to you. Like, I'm not happy you got hit or whatever. I'm just not that comfortable being, like, right next to you. You need to keep your eye on both balls simultaneously, man. Okay, I don't like being here. Why would you run over here? Have you lost your mind? Do you not understand physics? Okay, I deserve that. Yep, fair enough. Why not enter the gungeon? Let me hit you with another. Let me answer your unasked for question with another unasked for question. Why enter the gungeon? I don't understand the... Because it's fun? Yeah, this is fun. Is it? Yeah, I'm having a great time. Plus, hold on. Let me find out who said "is it" here, because I just want to make sure that this is honest. Hold on. I'm scrolling up to where it says "is it." Is it? Okay, that's Captorable. I'm looking at the chat logs. 999 plus messages. Also, hold on. How many of those are from today? I'm not messing with you. You've been here from 9 to 1 p.m. That's the whole stream so far. And you've probably left 100 messages in the chat. So, like, if you're not having fun, why are you pretending? You're engaged? You're watching? You're still here? You're talking with other people in the chat? Why are you pretending? It's not even an argument. I'm just putting my case out here. It's not even hate watching. The comments are all like, they're talking about metal straws like we were earlier in the stream. But again, you know, people don't... They might like what they're watching right now, but they're like, holy cow, next week's episode is going to be amazing. And the episode that came out 7 years ago is the absolute top. It doesn't get any better than that. We would like to see your stream improved. I mean, now you're just, like, actually being rude, not to be, like, responding with rudeness myself. How is the stream improved by going back and playing Enter the Gungeon that we played fucking 700 hours of on stream already and YouTube videos over the course of the last 7 years? You didn't read the whole comment? Yeah, because it was too long. It was like, it got pushed out of the chat in like 2 seconds. I read pretty quick, but not that fast. So I guess, you know, we'll come back maybe on Friday. I'll do a stream, because the only thing that matters, it's not banter, it's just the game selection. We'll do 180 games. We'll play each game for 1 minute. We'll get to the title screen. There will be no banter whatsoever, and I'll have the biggest variety stream of all time. Everybody will hate it, and they'll still be talking about it. They'll ironically say, hey, when are you going to do another mega variety stream? And then it will become genuine, and people will say, I wish when he did new stuff like that mega variety stream. Sure, it didn't really work out all that well, but at the same time, at least it was like novel. And then like a year after that, it would be like, no, actually, that was the best stream he's ever done. Like, the further it gets calcified into the brain, the more like the lies you tell yourself become true. You just gotta shut up and pop. Like, people have actually tricked themselves into thinking that Inception is a bad movie. Everybody watched the movie in theaters and gasped when they didn't show what happened to the spinning top at the end. They said that was a 10 out of 10. Chris Nolan's a genius. 2 years later, they watch one video essay. Haven't seen the movie again ever since, but they go, you know what? I trust the video essayist more than I trust the feelings that I had when I actually watched the movie myself. Actually, I've decided that the thoughts that I had when I watched it were wrong, and having not seen it in 5 years, the thoughts that I have now are right. It's actually mid. When I was watching the movie, I thought it was good, but my memory of the movie is mid, so I'm going to say it's mid. I'm getting +2s. I'm getting -2s. The scary thing, this is the least amount of the number 2 I've seen in chat, the numeral itself, in a long time. Which means people are actually arguing. Which honestly is nice, because I was getting annoyed myself. So now that I passed that annoyance on to other people, I think that it feels nice. Ooh. It means I've infected you with the annoyance, and as a result, I'm not winning, but we're all losing. Hold on, can you guys just let me take my turn? You're doing it all wrong. I love this for us. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Just let's all grab each other when we jump off. Everyone chill. Let's go, dude! Tip of the spear! Tip of the spear! Fucking 5th place! Oh, wait, dude, never mind. I thought there were only 7 people qualifying. There's 17. We're saved. I didn't see the 1. Multiverses, look, here's the thing. It looks interesting, but I do worry with fighting games that the only people who are going to play multiverses are people that are, like, already good at Smash. And I don't want to do that. I'm not going to get multiverses and get my ass kicked as fucking, like, you know, LeBron James or whatever. There's an MMR system? Yeah, but just, it's a self-selecting group, right? Like, the average person that would even choose to play a fighting game is, you know, already the person that goes and looks at... Like, people post memes of frame data. I'm not good enough at fighting games to even know what frame data is. So when people are like, yo, dude, check this out. And then there's, like, a yellow box around something and then, like, a blue box around something else. I'm like, I don't even understand the joke. I did win 1 round of the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl Coney tournament, though. That is true. Why do I see so many familiar faces? A lot of King K. Rool's in the lobby. Watch this. Full speed. Oh, dude. They juked me. It's like they knew that it was coming. That was scary. You know what? That's what I get. I gotta recognize I'm not a hater in Fall Guys. I'm a survivor. What happened? Why did I get shot straight up into the air? That was your ult? I'm not mad. I kind of feel a little scammed, but that's fine. I'm not mad about it. I'm just kind of wondering why I was shot into the sky.